How's it going, everyone? My name is Aiden. Welcome back. Today's day 313 of Post Back on this channel. Back in the journey once again. Hopefully, you all are having such a wonderful Monday today and another day in the week. Of course, we are back 4 more days until the weekend, so let's keep on pushing through and keep on going. But with that being said, today's message I want to talk about is to be someone who makes others feel safe to be themselves. And before we get into today's message, let's talk about the day real quick. It was one of those days where I felt really on and off. Um, Slept till about 1 o'clock. Didn't get up till the gym for 2:30. Uh, Came home, went to work, and I just got home not too long ago. The only thing I look forward to is going to bed. So it should be fun. But let's just get back into today's message. Be someone who makes others feel like they can just be themselves. A nice breath of fresh air, making them feel like, they can be weird, quirky, corny, like a walking meme. It's nice when you feel like you can be yourself in a surrounding area, especially around the people that really care about you and really love you. I think, though, the first thing that comes first is whether or not you feel like you can be yourself around others, around those people. Because if you feel like you can't, then you just might be in the wrong spot. And here's why. Because you can't try to force the feeling of having to feel like, oh, these are my people. Because sure, yeah, I mean, you can say that all you want, but if you don't feel naturally that, like, these are your people, that's a sign that they just simply aren't for you. I feel like this kind of tends in with wanting to fit in. You know, you want to fit in with these groups of people because, that's the type of person that you want to be. But yet again, I feel like your body naturally rejects the people that your body just knows that they simply aren't good for you. Because I feel like when you try to be around people that aren't fit in for you, you change yourself. And you should never do that for anybody. Never change the person who you are just because of someone else and the way how they act, right? I feel like that can be pertained to even relationships. You know, when it comes to trying to build something with someone, you want to, have sacrifice. You want to sacrifice a lot of things to just make things work. But sometimes when you feel like you sacrifice too much, then that's when things start to look a little, you know, looks like they're not going to work out. And I've had that feeling a lot. Um, I feel as though I put in more effort than other people do for me. And at the end of the day, if that's really the case, I can't constantly be doing that. You can't constantly be putting yourself out there and, being the person, to always put in more than others because deep down, you're never going to get that back. Instead, maybe you have to wait for the person. Maybe you have to wait for these people, work on yourself, do things for yourself that make you happy. And from there, I feel as though that things just align. You meet people along the way that are made for you, that are going to like you for you, and that are going to make you feel like you can be yourself. And once you feel like that, you should be the person to make those people feel like they can be themselves. Don't make them feel like, you know, they can't say the jokes that they want to make. Don't let them feel like, that nobody's going to be there for them because that person's been there for you. So why don't you do the same for them? I think all of us as people, we deserve to have a safe space, whether it's in between, your significant other and you, whether it's between you and your family. It should also be between you and your friends because those friends, if they aren't giving you that safe space, why are they even your friend? if they're not going to treat you the way how you treat them, that's not a friend. Those people don't care. And so, yet again, when we talk about making it feel like other people are safe, you have to make sure that those people are making you feel safe to be yourself. It's all a big circle. And if you aren't getting treated the same the way how other people, you know, treat you, it just doesn't go hand in hand. So at the end of the day, be the person to make others feel safe, but make sure that you feel safe as well. Because trying to force things together, it'll never work. So if you haven't found your people yet, things will align. It just takes time. It just takes time. That's all it's ever been. So with that being said, guys, hope you all have such a great rest of the evening. And remember, take care of yourself. You deserve you matter, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.